Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today's flight will be in the PMDG 737-800 KLM service from Amsterdam over to Istanbul, the new airport, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. So let's get going.
Let's get set up.
We're gonna start with the aft overhead scan, verify the flight recorder works. Airspeed and stall warning. Everything is set. ECs are on. Everything looks good here. Do a quick light test. Make sure everything works.
For the walk around.
And recall. We'll check. Everything looks good. Engine oil quantities and hydraulic quantities all are fine. Do a takeoff config test. Parking brake set, flaps indication are agree, and spoilers are good. Alright, let's set up the aircraft. So, if it's actions fuel, it is a relatively long flight, so we're gonna fly. Hold up, got the flight plan right here with me. Here's our flight plan. Got a fuel of about 10 tons, so we're going to put 10,100. Then our payload is a zero fuel weight of 58.8, so 58.8, and we'll plug that in as well. Let's go to data link, and we're going to data link or set up our ACARs. So we're starting from Amsterdam. We're flying to Lima Tango Foxtrot Mike. Estimated time en route, as we can see here, is 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our estimated time departure UTC is 13:20 Zulu. We'll plug that in as well. So KLM 222 Alpha, and then we'll get our data link synced. Alright, so it's active now. Go to FMC and we'll flight plan request. So our runway today, we're taking runway 24 for departure. So we'll confirm that in here, runway 24. And our departure SID is the Rennie or Ren 1 Sierra Yankee. Oops. There she is. And arrival, we'll go ahead and program as well. We're expecting the ILS 36, which is the Ride 1 November. There it is. And our transition would be, let's take a look. I guess none. Take a look, of course, that can all change once we get closer to our arrival. And we're gonna plug in our preliminary information that we know, so check the flight plan. Flight plan says, right here, zero fuel weight, 58.8. And we'll plug that in, and our constant X will do 30. Flight plan route 3100 initially. We will step climb to 370 on the way, but initially it's 310. Transition altitude here in Amsterdam is 3000. Again, so our cruise winds of a cruise 260-70, and our temperature +2. I'm gonna do -44. Next, we're going to go back to our legs page, route data, and do a wind request for our cruise.
Okay, I'm back from the walk around. Everything looks good.
Execute, and we can see the wind data there. We'll climb on a max rate climb. Econ for now, descent forecast. We'll enter in once we know more information once we get there. Alternate destinations we could also fill out. We'll go ahead and do so. So our alternate list is here. We only have 3 today. Tango Bravo Alpha. Lima Tango Bravo Golf. Lima Tango Bravo Uniform. There's also the nearest airports, but we want the alternate destinations. Back to route and go to fixed page. So if there's anything that we need to enter for the fix, we'll go ahead and do so as well. So there is, put Sierra Papa Lima 1084, and that would be a DME of 4.2. Then next, we have some intersections, some courses, which will leave 18. And that's fine. We'll leave it as is. There's nothing else we need to do. So I'm going to keep it on this page just to let us know that we still have to fill out some things. We now continue with our pre-flight pre-flight procedures. Put all the data we require. UNH 10000 will be set on all 3 units. We'll arm LNAV. And our initial climb today for this SID, I think it's going to be 6,000. Yes, 6,000. 6,100. Initial heading is 238. And in case of a return, we're taking runway 27 as our ILS. So we're going to check that out as well. And that would be a course of 267. 267. 267, and pre-tune our ILS 111 double five. 111 double five. Then also, because we have SPL, we're going to tune SPL 1084. And SPL is tuned. Initialize flight. View speeds, everything else good. LNAV is white. Everything looks good here. Longitude decimal 8.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Pull up.
And that's all set.
Sink rate. Pull up.
Alright, so let's do the pre-flight checklist. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 333. Altimeter 1000.
Heading 333. Altimeter 1000. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Alright, so at this point we'd also get clearance, and once we got clearance we'll set our initial altitude, our transponder and all that, but we're not online, so that's okay. It is raining now, so we'll see if it's gonna... Oh, I think these are thunderstorms, so we might have to pre-plan our assumed temperature or our flex temp. Our assumed temperature in this case, because in rain you should normally have no assumed temperature. So we'll see what we'll do there. Okay, we'd also do the departure briefing now, so let's go and do that. So ASDX, we'll do D-rated class 5, bleeds on, ETOPS not required, engine anti-ice in general is not required, takeoff safety, overweight, departure via SID, NADP 2, any concerns are possibly weather.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off from the gate.
Hi guys, here is the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
So we'll confirm the information by double clicking 0 fuel weight and our reserves according to our flight plan. is 1.5. We'll put 1.5. Execute, and we'll go to N1 limit. We will derate to takeoff 2. The rain seems to be slowing down, so we'll just put wet. We'll see what it gives us. Thrust rating takeoff 2, flaps config 5, AC on, anti-ice off, condition wet. We'll put so for keyboard, our takeoff weight is expected to be 68.7. Our winds are 210.16. Calculate.
Shall we start the APU?
Yes, please.
Starting APU.
Here we go. So we'll do takeoff derate 1 with an assumed temperature. We're fine on that regard. Takeoff derate 1. Flexing 3.2. Give us 94.7. Will give us 93.8 with the packs on. B1 128 143 150, and our acceleration and reduction are 1500. For progress, verify our top cruise is fine, which it is. I'm gonna just check econ. Yep. Alright, that is fine. And we will set V2 of 150.
Welcome aboard our flight today. In preparation for departure, please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened, tray tables are...
Hi, the passengers are seated.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you out there.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Can we pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger, you okay to pressurize the hydraulics?
Cool beans. Before start procedure. Before start procedure.
Check.
We'll set our trim to 4.8 units. Out there. There goes the jetway. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
V2 150, heading 238, altitude 6000.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 128, VR 143, V2 150 set.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Ground flight deck.
Go ahead.
Please confirm that the brakes are set.
Communications are okay and the brakes are set.
Thanks. Understood. Facing northeast. Release the brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Okay, commencing pushback. All ground equipment is clear. You can start the engines at your discretion.
Start engine 2.
Starting 2. Starter cutout.
Start engine 1.
Starting 1.
We now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. 2 forward, 2 aft, and 2 over each wing. Please take a moment to look at
Brake to set.
If you're traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, ensure your mask on first and then assist that other person. Keep your mask on until an uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed
Okay,
to do
turbos
so, open the
disconnected,
plastic
pin is
pouch
out,
and
and
remove
equipment
the
Flaps
strap.
5.
Flip it over your head.
Flaps
Press
5.
the strap
You can
around
disconnect
your
and
waist
go to hand
adjust it
signals.
to the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when leaving the aircraft.
Thanks, till
If you
next
need
time
to
and have a good
refill
flight.
the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Use the whistle and
Control
light
check.
to attract attention.
Ready.
Also, your seat bottom
Pull
cushion
up.
can be used as a flotation device. Pull
Pull
the
down.
cushion from the seat, slip your arms to the straps,
Pull
and
left.
attach the cushion to your chest.
Alright.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Left.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the
Alright.
smoke detectors located in the laboratory
Flight control
is
check
prohibited
complete.
by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the card
ahead,
located
cockpit.
in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Probe heat. On. Anti-ice. Off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Cut off. Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist complete.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked.
Rotate. Positive rate.
You're up. All nav. Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. Transition altitude set standard.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds, on. Packs, auto. Landing gear, up and off. Flaps, up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Cleared.
Check.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Check.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
30. 30 green light.
Landing checklist complete. 500 feet. Stable.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Ground visible.
Landing.
Check.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal. Auto brake disarmed. 60 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, comfort, and remain seated.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Doors disarmed. APU on the bus.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect to GPU.
Roger, connecting to GPU. Captain, the GPU is connected.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps, off. Probe heat, off. Hydraulic panel, set. Flaps.
Up. No lights. Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Set off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Off. Shutdown checklist complete.
Alright, that is the end of this flight from Amsterdam over to Istanbul. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And yeah, If you guys have any special requests, let me know as well. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day. Peace!